Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Waller's Wallet, and in this video, we're gonna take a look at an elevated sign-up bonus that's going to be ending very soon. American Express and PayPal calling it quits, IHG extending their annual certificates, and the Altitude Reserve is now once again available for applications. Now, if you want a simple way to help out the channel, consider hitting that thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn that bell notification on as well so you don't miss out on future videos. Now, I still cannot believe 2020 is almost over, but I am very much looking forward to 2021 for so many different reasons, and I do think 2021 is going to be a great year for the channel as well. But you know what? Let's take a look at the news and some things you do need to remember. Starting off with the Freedom Flex. Now, the Chase Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited have had elevated bonuses right now for a little bit of time, and it's been a really solid offer. I mean, it's really hard not to like getting 5x on grocery spend up to $12,000 plus an upfront bonus of $200 or 20,000 ultimate reward points in addition to their normal earning rates, and best of all, no annual fee. But it does look like this offer is going to be ending on January 13th. So you do have a few weeks to decide if you want to apply for this offer or not. And if you're someone who can max out this offer, you're looking at 80,000 ultimate reward points, which is great, especially on a no annual fee credit card. And if you did wait until early January to get this card, then you would have 5x on grocery spend for all of 2021. Now, while this is a solid offer, also remember there is that Platinum card with its huge upfront bonus, also offering 10x for grocery store spend as well as gas for the first 6 months of opening your card. And to figure out the value of which offer could be better, you would need to do some math. So let's say you did spend $12,000 in a year on groceries on this card. That means you would earn the full 80,000 points from the sign-up bonus on the Chase Freedom Flex. And assuming you have another Chase card that you can transfer these points to and at a value of 1.5 cents per point for your Chase Ultimate Rewards, then you're looking at a value of $1,200 for this bonus. If you don't have a Chase card that you can transfer your points to get uplift or access to transfer partners, you're still looking at $800 in value, which is solid for a no annual fee card. But if we look at the Platinum card, let's say you still spend $12,000 a year on groceries, averaging out to about $1,000 a month, then you would get $6,000 spent in that 6-month period at earning 10 points per dollar. So you would earn 60,000 points here. Then you would earn an additional 6,000 points at 1x for the rest of the year, and you would get that huge 100,000 point bonus as well. So you're looking at 166,000 membership reward points for this offer. And if you valued membership reward points at 1.5 cents per point, this would give you a value of right around 2,500 bucks. And after you account for that $550 annual fee, not even accounting for the benefits the Platinum card can give you, then you're looking at a value of right around $1,950 in value. So, while the Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited look great at getting 5x on grocery spend for the first 12 months, you would actually come out ahead with a limited time offer on the Platinum card, even with the grocery spend being for only 6 months and having a huge annual fee at $550. Now, you would need to decide if you wanted to earn membership reward points or ultimate reward points, but if you're looking for the best value for grocery spend, it does lean towards the Platinum card in terms of value. But the offer from the Freedom Flex and Freedom Unlimited are great. So if you decide to go for this offer, you're still getting a fantastic offer here. Next, let's talk about American Express and PayPal Key calling it quits. Now, on January 4th, you're no longer going to be able to use your American Express cards with PayPal Key. And you know, this does kind of suck for us because it was a great way to use American Express cards at places that did not accept American Express. But I do realize why American Express is shutting this down, because there was some abuse here and American Express just didn't want to deal with that. And PayPal Key was part of the reason people were recently shut down with their American Express cards, but it was more so when people used plastic with American Express through PayPal Key, and some people made some big money doing this. And no longer being able to use American Express cards with PayPal Key at all, I think does hurt the value of PayPal Key and reduces the number of reasons why you should be using it. But when cards like the Discover card or the Freedom cards are offering 5x at PayPal, this would be a great use because Discover is offering PayPal in Q3 of 2021, and if PayPal doesn't make any other changes to PayPal Key, it's going to be extremely easy to use your Discover card pretty much anywhere and earn 5% back. So for the time being, that really seems like to be the best option with PayPal Key now, especially since we're no longer able to use plastic with PayPal Key. And you know, these types of opportunities just seem to come and go, and you have people who really hit them hard while they can. And you just never know when something like this is going to pop up again. But when they do, you need to weigh the rewards you could earn to the risk of being shut down like some people did with American Express. Then we see IHG credit card holders get certificates added to their account. Now, this is good news, and it's actually better than what I thought was going to happen. And for some people, it's really good news. Now, with the IHG credit card, you do get that yearly certificate to use at properties up to 40,000 points. And earlier in the year, IHG extended the certificates that were expiring in 2020 to expire at the end of December of 2020. But IHG's been a little bit quiet about what they were going to do with these expiring certificates, and since travel is still really not a thing right now, it was making people a little bit nervous that their certificates were going to expire with no way to use them. And IHG decided that they were not going to extend the certificates that are currently in accounts that are expiring at the end of December. Instead, they added another certificate to those individuals' accounts. So if your certificate is expiring at the end of this month and you haven't used it yet, then IHG is going to be issuing a new certificate that's going to be expiring August 31st of 2021. So if your certificate is expiring at the end of the month and you don't want or can't use it, then you're really not missing out because they've given you an extra certificate to account for that, basically extending it. And with IHG giving another certificate instead of extending it, if you are someone comfortable traveling before the end of this year and you haven't used your certificate yet, then you can actually use both of these certificates and get 2 nights from it. So it does work out for those people a little bit better. But the good news here is that you now have until August 31st of 2021 to use those certificates. Then lastly, the Altitude Reserve is back on the market. Now, it was just the other week, US Bank pulled the applications to the Altitude Reserve. And there's been some chatter about what were they doing, was it being refreshed? If it was being refreshed, when would it be released? We even saw images of an updated vertical card. So US Bank left a lot of us wondering what was going to happen to this card. But in what I would say is a strange turn of events, the card is now available again as if nothing happened. Now, I have no idea why US Bank decided to pull the application, then reopen applications not long after doing that with no changes to the card. But the card's there now for you if you want to apply for it. And who knows if it's going to go away again or not. But I do still expect the Altitude Reserve to undergo a refresh in 2021. It could be they wanted to gather a few more customers before updating the card, but that's just my speculation, or maybe by chance it was just an error. So if you're someone who's been looking at getting the Altitude Reserve and you were worried about missing out, this could just be your time to get it now. Now, when it comes to credit card earning potential in 2020, it's been a pretty solid year from people. From many increased sign-up bonuses to extra benefits banks were giving customers, as well as increased temporary multipliers on cards as well. But if you're someone who's been on the fence about the Freedom Flex or Freedom Unlimited and you want a good grocery card for all of 2021, you have a few weeks left to decide if that's what you want to do. Because once they pull this offer, we may never see this type of offer again on this card. You just never know. And IHG offering another certificate is good for those people who will not be traveling until 2021. And for those traveling in 2020, you can get extra value by possibly using that extra certificate before the year's over. PayPal Key and American Express breaking up, it's a little sad that's happening, but it's not something I can say I'm truly shocked to see. And it is good to see US Bank allow applications again for the Altitude Reserve, but it's still a little puzzling to me why the application was pulled in the first place. So tell me, are you thinking about getting the Freedom Flex or Freedom Unlimited before the bonus changes? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this video. If you want to help support the channel, take a look at the links down in the description below. And if you know somebody that could benefit from this video, feel free to share it with them. And until next time, safe travel and take care.